This Olympic team, this Olympic team has so much drama in it. It's been so much drama. Either he had Kawhi Leonard being out with an injury and getting replaced with Derek White instead of Jaylen Brown. You got Grant Hill calling Jaylen Brown a conspiracy theorist, and Jaylen Brown clapping back. Uh, Joel Embiid calling not just LeBron James over KD and Steph O, and then Stephen Kerr saying this team is not on the level of the dream team, which is true. There's just so much stuff that's coming out with this team. It's supposed to go there in Paris and play basketball. We got all this drama. What do you expect with a team that has LeBron James on it, though? And my mic is falling off its hook. Sorry if you hear that in the background. It's like falling off its hook in front of my eyes. But anyways, back to what I was saying. So much drama, but the drama intensifies in a game against. Oh, how can I forget? They almost losing to South Sudan. But anyways, but the drama intensifies today in their win against Serbia, which KD finally made an appearance on and put in some work on the Serbians. I think he scored like 23 points. He did some work in his first game since. When's the last time KD played a game? April? When they ass bust by the Minnesota Timberwolves in the first round? Yeah, that's been the last time I've seen KD play. But he did well. LeBron James was close to a triple double. But there was one thing I noticed, and I think everyone else probably noticed, and this kind of relates to Jaylen Brown. Did anybody see the way Jayson Tatum was looking on that bench? Yeah, he didn't look too happy being on the bench when I saw him. I caught parts of this game. I was going in and out of sleep right after this game, man. I went back to sleep. I wouldn't say it's too early for me, but I was like, damn, I ain't not trying to be up late. But anyways, I did watch some of this game, and yeah, Jayson Tatum didn't look happy. Me thinks that I don't think the Boston Celtics. Well, I can't say all the Boston Celtics is not respected because Derek White played. Drew Holiday played. Drew Holiday's actually starting, ain't he? So, uh, who is starting for this team? Matter of fact, because I didn't watch the first half. Who starts in this team? Ain't it like Anthony Davis, Bam or something, LeBron, KD or something. I don't know. But yeah, I don't think they. I don't think most of the NBA, maybe particularly Steve Kerr, but I don't know if they really respect Jayson Tatum like that. How you not get any time? I think him and Tyrese Halliburton was the only two that didn't get any time off the bench. I think everyone else got some time in, which is really weird. You just won an NBA championship, right? Now you didn't get MVP. Supposedly the best player on the Boston Celtics. I don't think it's true. I think it is Jaylen Brown. But you just won the NBA championship. Many people consider you, for some reason, top 10 in the league right now. And here you are sitting at the bottom of the bench, not getting any time. That seems crazy to me. There has to be something deeper when it comes to that. And I'm going to research it right quick. Let's see right quick. Because to me, Jayson Tatum not getting any time is crazy. Because I think he did get some time in Tokyo. Yeah, I know he got some time in Tokyo. I know because I was watching it. He was on the court. But Steve Kerr's answers the questions of why Jaden Tatum didn't play. And I did say Tyrese Halliburton didn't play either. But Tyrese Halliburton, eh, eh. I think he's a media creation. I think the media's giving more praise than what he needs. But Tatum, on the other hand, come on now. He was just in the finals. He's an NBA champion. He's an NBA champion. let's see here. Um, I'm reading this article off MSN, aka well via Sports Illustrated, I guess. Let's see here. Team USA did not need Jayson Tatum on Sunday afternoon. Granted, any combination of stars and a rotation for Steve Kerr probably would have found a way to work itself based on the team was gelling on the way. It's 110-84 victory over Serbia in the group opening play. And I heard he was down 10-2. Like I said, I didn't watch this game till a little bit later on because I woke up too late. But Tatum's DMP coach's decision was a main discussion point around the win. Not playing Tatum was something Span speculated may have been an indication of an injury-based issue or an outright slight at Tatum. Tatum, for the most part in his career, has been quite healthy, so I don't think it was an injury. No, no, no. There ain't no injury. Sorry. Um, Moving on. If my computer lets me stop playing around. Moving on. Instead, Kerr explained after the game the real reasoning why he wanted plenty of minutes for Kevin Durant, who was coming back from an injury absence, to get in his flow. Well, you know, he coached KD for how many years did KD go to state again? 4 years almost? Yeah, makes sense. That proven point is Durant was automatic all afternoon after scoring 23 in the win on 88.9 shooting from the field. You hadn't played in a couple months, you shoot like that, damn. But Curry admitted it still wasn't exactly ideal. Jason's going to play every game is going to be different based on matchup, which is true. Sometimes you got to match up certain players with certain teams. Ideal matchup with certain teams. Some people can't play in certain situations. Um, it's happened before, plenty of times. We're moving on. There's plenty of examples I can think of, but I ain't gonna try to think of one right now. Actually, I can't think of one right now. I would say in the beginning, for example, the Bucks run, not earlier run, but early in their finals run, I think it was either Ben Forbes or Jeff Teague was getting time against Miami. But as the playoffs progressed, they got less and less time due to matchup situations. So that maybe possibly could be an issue for Jayson Tatum. Maybe he doesn't match up properly with Serbia. But moving on, we're going to keep going on. He's a total pro. He's first team All NBA 3 years in a row now. I feel like an idiot not playing him, but you know, a 40-man game, you can't play more than 10 players or you really can't. Kerr said to Brian Windhorst, aka Windbag, after the game in Paris. Yeah, they played 10 players. They did not play him, which is really odd. I think also Joel Embiid was sitting at the bottom of that bench too, but he played, of course. Kerr has an impossible task of figuring out how to jam-pack the incredible amount of talent on the U.S. team into each game, and as he said, in 8 fewer minutes than the coaches used to at the NBA level. That is true. He may have felt like an idiot for not playing 10, but clearly he panned out beautifully after the slow start. Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. And who they play next? Is it Puerto Rico, I think, or South Sudan? So they got to play in that pool. In South Sudan, they won their first Olympic game today too. I think they beat Puerto Rico. So, like I said before, the United States, and they got their work cut out for them. South Sudan is playing like that. That's for a video for a different day when it finally comes. But yeah, maybe this is Kerr, like I said, saying this to cover the real true reason why he didn't play him. Sure, you don't have that many minutes as you do in an NBA game, but not to have the reigning NBA champion, a reigning NBA champion, not walk onto the court in the first game is quite weird to me. But this team is full of forwards. You got LeBron, which I don't think he should be there, but whatever. You got KD, who's now back. You have Anthony Davis doesn't. Well, he does play a power forward, but I think he should play center. You got him. You got Bam. I'm not gonna call Joel Embiid because he is center. You got Derek White already. You have Ant Man. I think. Well, he's a guard, but still, Tatum can play a guard position. It's just this team is stacked. I ain't gonna lie, but shoot, out of all those people, he should have got some time, a little bit of time, at least his foot on the court in 2 minutes. Gee whiz. But we'll see what happens. I think now that everybody knows that happened, who watched the game and seen that happen, I think expect Jayson Tatum to be on the court in the next game in some type of capacity. Oh yeah, I forgot about Devin Booker too. Yeah, Devin Booker too as well. But expect him Tatum to be on the court in some type of capacity in the next game. I can't imagine him not playing. Halliburton, that's a different story. Charlie's Halliburton, I don't think he's getting time over Curry. I don't think he's getting time over Ant. I don't think he's getting time over Devin Booker. Derek White, you need him more than Tyrese Halliburton out there. Derek White plays on both sides of the ball. And according to, they already got a point guard, LeBron, out there. So what's the point of him even playing? And this has happened before. Um, there's been other players, but then again, there have been other players who just won a championship and considered to be top 10 in the league now that haven't played. I remember back in the '08 Olympics in Beijing, Michael Redd didn't get any time in the gold medal game against Spain. It was Spain. Spain was good back then. But I only think Michael Redd at the time, maybe top 20, but not top 10 around '08. Because Michael Redd, back in his prime before the knee injuries happened, he was a walking bucket that most players admit that it was difficult trying to hold him. Even Kobe said he had nothing for him due to the way he shot the ball with his left hand, which was kind of hard for some people back in the day. But there's been others. I think in the 2020 Tokyo, was the one dude that I think he plays on San Antonio still. He didn't get any time, but like I said, he's not supposed to be a. He's not a. Wasn't an NBA champion. Um, they did. They did give time to Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday 3 years ago, but we'll see what happens with Jayson Tatum. I don't want to keep rambling on. We'll see what happens with him, but it does sound very weird and look very weird him not being out there. You just won the NBA championship. You are the team's leading scorer, supposedly the best player on the Boston Celtics. To some, like I said, I don't think so. But apparently they have no whoever's in charge. Oh, Grant Hill, I think is in charge of all these players and all this stuff and picking. Apparently they're not. Boston Celtics are not well respected. With the exception of probably Drew Holiday. You see what they did to Jaylen Brown. He's a Finals MVP and an Eastern Conference MVP, and they didn't pick him up to be on this team. So we'll see what happens.